So, little fun story. It's going to have to be a story because not everything is captured on phones. I didn't bring my phone, but I've just been to. I'm in Mexico, obviously, and you get these wild creatures called the coati here, and the locals feed them and stuff. They're like a raccoony type thing, jungle creature, long tails, feet like badgers because they do a lot of digging. Long noses, they're cool. I've posted videos of them before, coati. But I bought a loaf of bread, much like this one, and I bought some tortillas because they love tortillas. All the locals feed them that, and they go crazy, feed them from your hand and all this. But I put my bag down behind me without looking, and the next minute, next thing I know, my loaf of bread like this, which cost me £2.50, an equivalent to British pounds, but it's like 50 pesos, was gone. And some guys pulled over their car because they were looking at the coati, and I gave them some tortillas to feed the coati because that's what I do, and I thought I'd let them have a go. But as I was distracted, they must have got to my bag, which is here, and took my huge loaf of bread. And the next thing I know, they're up the tree with the loaf of bread, and they'd all had a piece. And yeah, so it was quite funny. Maybe you had to be there, but yeah, they stole my damn bread. So I had to buy another one. So it's like £5 worth of bread buying today. Well, I got a few beers to make up for it. They have this Bohemia, which is a very bonita cerveza. Beautiful beer, very nice. But obviously Sol was my all-time favourite, but I think this one's growing on me after last night. I had it at the bar and it's great. Really nice, sort of sweet taste. A little bit like Delirium from Belgium. But now, this is how I make a coffee now in Mexico. It's a little bit different at home. So, step one. Step two is this. There we go. And don't touch that, as it will get very hot. I need a cloth to then take it off, otherwise my hand will fall off because this whole thing goes boiling. This thing, so you'll need this, but also don't catch it on fire. But yeah, so that's my coati story of the day. I'll have a few of these now to forget all about it. Forget all about my bread loss. You know, it's a hard thing to lose your bread. You know, losing your bread is something you never think will happen. And when it does, you're lost. You feel lost, and you lose some hope in life. You get a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of dogs barking outside. But yeah, it's a real loss, like I say. Losing your pan, no bread, but cervezas, so that's okay. We're gonna be okay. And look, I've got this metal mat cap, which will be on eBay soon. It's been along with me on my adventures this time in Mexico. I've got it signed by Tony Newton, AJ and Sean of KK's Priest. KK's Priest, Tony Newton wrote KK's Priest. Then we've got Kip Winger, who played with Alice Cooper, and he's also in the band Winger. And I've designed it as metal mat now. The back is trash, but the front says metal mat. It looks quite good from there. And then I've signed it because it's all my adventures. That's my Mexico adventure this time. Cozumel, all signed in Cozumel Island in Mexico. But this will be going up for grabs on eBay when I'm back in England. So I'll stick that on eBay for whoever wants it. Probably start the bidding around $28, so not too bad. And you can have a hat signed by KK's Priest, Kip Winger, and me, because I know you're all a fan of Changes in You and the King of Hearts and all that stuff. So it's a cool metal cap for all of you to enjoy, or whoever wins the bidding war. But yeah, that's it really. I'm just making a coffee now. I gotta record a vocal, which I've been booked to do, so that's cool. Gonna record a little vocal for YouTube, I think it is. So yeah, that's my plans. Once my coffee is made, I need a coffee though to warm up the throat, because I get well, until I've had something hot in my throat lately, I can't sing. It'd be like but once I've had a something hot, it clears all the mucus, I guess, and all that, and then I can scream more clearly than that. So yeah, I've got to clear my throat. I think Rob Halford does the same technique when he's performing live. He has a hot lemon drink, a very scaldingly hot lemon drink, I've heard, which clears his throat, and that's how he sings so clearly and precisely and with that clean tone. Electric eye. I can't do it now because my voice, I haven't had the coffee yet, but I'll try and demonstrate. Electric eye. That kind of tone, that nice clean electric eye in the sky. Feel my stare, always there. Like that, but without the without any croakiness. You need the hot drink, to cut through the croakiness. Anyway, this is coming along slowly. Just gotta wait a little longer, about 5 minutes, and it starts bubbling. And then got my little Nescafe. The coffee is amazing in Mexico. That's another thing that's great. Yeah, I recommend the coffee. It's very good. I know it's just Nescafe, and you'd think it's like the same everywhere, but I don't know. Here it just tastes amazing. I reckon the coffee is grown here or something. I don't know, but it just tastes great. The coffee in Mexico. It may be because I use a lot of Cafe Mate with it, although I couldn't find any today, so I've just got typical leche. Leche being milk, wherever it is. So this is what the milk's like in Mexico. I went for the blue extra fattening milk. I don't know why, but I have. So I don't need it, but I've got it. So yeah, here's a Yucatan sauce. I recommend these. You only really get them in Mexico, but I have picked up a couple in England, but it's very rare you get them. But it's a proper Mexican habanero sauce. Picante, very picante, spicy. And these are my favourite nuts that you get here. Enchilado. I might have them in a minute actually. I haven't eaten them for a while, but they're very nice, like lime and chili, and it's just such a nice flavour combination. Very, very good. Got Palmo, Alaska. Let's not promote that, shall we? You're old enough to choose for yourselves, I think. That's what I like about Mexico. They haven't got to have a picture of a lung hanging out someone's throat to try and stop you. But you just use your own decisions, initiative being the wrong word, but use your own mind, be a critical thinker. If you want the occasional cigarro, all in moderation, I say. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, I've yacked on for 8 minutes 53, 5 seconds. So that's it really. Check out this flask my wife got me. Very, very cool. Metal matte flask, which is very cool. And my father-in-law got me this cool watch recently. Well, it's like an Apple Watch type thing. I don't know much about these things, but it's cool. It's smartwatch. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, very cool. I've got to set all the times and that on it. It's nice to have a watch. I'll figure out how it works. I'm not that technologically minded, but it's a cool little gift. And I picked up this at Chichen Itza a while back on Mayan calendar, and I got this cool thing gifted to me from a guy I met in Chichen Itza who was very smart about the culture, Mayan culture. So there we go. Anyway, bye bye.